Still to come tonight, how an invention from this region helped the RAF win the Battle of Britain.
And the mechanic who's taking her battle against garage sexism to a new level.
Now, do you ever feel out of your depth when something goes wrong with your car and you take it to a mechanic? Caroline Lake, who owns her own garage in Norfolk, says women often find the experience patronising and intimidating.
Well, to try to help women and men understand car maintenance and not be ripped off, Caroline has been asked to write a special Haynes workshop manual.
So unfortunately it's failed the MOT on your rear brake caliper.
We all understand when our car has failed an MOT, but not necessarily why.
To operate the brakes, the brake pads press against the brake disc, and unfortunately this one's leaking. As you can see, the seal's gone.
Caroline Lake agreed to write her own book to stop mechanics being patronising, make garages less intimidating and stop us being ripped off.
It's totally unnecessary. You know, we're in the 21st century, you know, and women are equal and they shouldn't be treated like that, and it's completely wrong, which is what I'm trying to change.
Caroline Lake was one of the first women in the UK to qualify as an MOT tester. She owns her own garage, teaches car maintenance and couldn't refuse when the publisher of Haynes Manuals asked her to write their latest book.
The biggest car book publisher in the world to approach me to write a book was awesome. And I just thought, yeah, this is what I want to do so much, so that I can help women and empower them and give them the basic knowledge. Because a lot of women want to know about their cars, but they're scared to ask.
The book explains everything from changing oil to preparing for an MOT test. It's been welcomed by Isabel Shopper, who's tired of the response she gets from some garages.
You get very basic answers. Don't worry, darling, we've dealt with it, you'll be fine. So you go with that, don't you? Well, I'm a bit more pushy, I'd like to know a bit more.
These are just two of the 100 apprentices being taught mechanics at Norfolk Training Services. They train women too, and all are taught to be respectful to women entering a garage either as a customer or a mechanic.
I think there's always got to be an element that they will feel slightly nervous because, again, it's always been deemed a all-male environment, but there's a lot of you know, ladies in the trade that are quite capable, if not more so than some of the men.
If a success, Caroline Lake hopes to write more basic mechanic books, which she thinks will also be bought by a number of men. Debbie Tubby, BBC Look East, Norfolk.
I'm sure lots of you know the story. Apparently